E aí, seus viciados em problemas no faroeste, aqui é o Snake. Sejam bem-vindos a mais um vídeo da série de Red Dead Redemption 2. Isso aí, galera. Estamos no 12º episódio. Quem diria? 12º episódio, galera. A gente já tá aqui na Península Claims, se eu não me engano o nome, e o nosso novo acampamento, depois dos problemas que a gente tiveram com os Pinkertons, né, que chegaram ali perto, né, e também problemas com o nosso amigo Leviticus Cornwall. Aí o problema persistiu mais ainda. Mas vamos aqui ver o que está acontecendo aqui com o Mr. Pearson.
I ain't chopping vegetables for a living.
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. Was there insufficient feathers in your pillow?
I ain't lazy, Mr. Morgan. I'll work, but not this.
Well, ain't cooking work?
Qual o problema do seu? Fala aí.
My husband and we shared the work. All of it. I was out in the fields. I can hunt, carry a knife, or use a gun. But I tell you, you keep me here, I'll skin this fat old coot and serve him for dinner.
Watch your damn mouth, you crazy goddamn fishwife!
Ah!
Enough!
Oh.
Both of you! Well, come with me then. You wanna head out there, run with the man? So be it. But we do more than just hunting. We're hunted. And them things hunting us, so they got guns of their own.
I ain't afraid of dying.
Good. You need
Ótimo,
anything,
então vamos.
Mr. Pearson? Maybe me and Mrs. Adler gonna take a little ride.
Yeah, sure. Here's my list. Can you post this letter for me while you're there?
Sure. Come on, princess.
Vamos, princesinha.
Are you coming with me then, woman?
Aqui tem uma questão muito particular, né?
Shut your goddamn mouth.
Ah, já é um avanço, né, o Sage? Então, naquela época as mulheres não tinham muito espaço, né? Elas não podiam votar. Ixi, tinha um monte de coisa. E a Sage meio que quebrou esse paradigma no jogo, né?
Guess we all gotta do our share, princess.
Where's that letter?
Are you reading his mail now?
Oh, robbing and killing's okay, but letter reading's where we draw the line.
Here.
Dear Aunt Kathy,
You are something else.
I haven't heard from you in some time, so I pray to the Lord above that your health has not deteriorated further. Blah, blah, blah. It's boring. Wait a sec. Listen to this. Since we last corresponded, I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself. Before you ask, I am still yet to take a wife, but I can assure you it's not for lack of suitors. You ever actually even talk to a woman he ain't paid for?
Oh, look. We're all hiding behind something.
And what's this? Return to Tacitus Kilgore.
Oh, that. Now that's Dutch's idea.
Tacitus
All mail
Kilgore.
is sent to the same alias. Whenever we set up somewhere new, Strauss, he heads into town. Tells them to start expecting mail from a Tacitus Kilgore, whatever they changed it to. Here,
Interessante.
give me that back. We got work to do.
Estamos chegando aqui na cidade de Rhodes. Vamos fazer umas comprinhas aqui. Sai da frente, irmão.
Can we pick up the pace here?
Let me take a look at you, tough guy.
Don't you take that tone with me.
Sai da frente, meu. Vai ficar na frente. Beleza. Vou parar aqui na frente do armazém. Tá bom aqui pra você, lady?
Here we are.
So, what's the plan? I shoot the shopkeeper while you...
Oh, que isso, cara?
I thought we was outlaws.
Outlaws. Not
Não,
idiots.
idiota.
We rob fools that rob other people. These people, they're just trying to get by. So you head on in there and you buy some food to eat. No guns.
You're sure?
This time, there'll be time for killing soon enough.
What are you doing?
Ela tá doida pra entrar em
Check the
ação.
mail. Nothing exciting.
Nossa, essa Série, meu. Opa, calma aí, meu irmão. Pronto, vou entregar a carta aqui do nosso irmão aqui. Do Mr. Pearson.
Can I help you, mister?
Yes, I would like to post a letter.
All right. Okay, no trouble.
Thank you.
Bye now.
Obrigado. Ver se tem alguma coisa de recompensa aqui. Nada. Vambora. Vamos ver o que a Série tá fazendo, porque, meu Deus do céu. Já queria atirar em todo mundo aqui na cidade. Ali, ó. Oxi, ela já tá vestida de outra roupa. Ah, meu Deus. Olha a roupa que ela tá vestindo. Pistoleira.
I think this is everything.
Thanks. Here. Take that for yourself, okay?
Thanks.
Well, give it back then. Jesus. I didn't ask for his goddamn help. Okay, get on.
Até que ela ficou bonita nessa roupinha aqui. Ó, até que ela tem uns atributos bons aí pra
Oh, I'll be right with you.
garoto.
Well, I can do this, Arthur. You get on.
Why don't
Aí,
you drive?
ela é uma garota independente. Quer se mostrar assim.
I like Sadie, not lady.
I know.
Eu gosto de Série, not lady.
You get everything?
I think so.
And some new clothes, I see.
Don't start. I can wear what I damn well want. Like I told you, my husband and I shared
É
all
isso
the
aí.
work. I wasn't
Feministinha
some little
já.
wife with flour in her hair baking cherry pies all day.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. You sure look the part now. Won't be long before you're smoking cigars and playing the harmonica.
Não dá ideia.
I used to love playing the harmonica before. Well, my house and everything I own got burned to the ground.
I know. I'm real sorry about what you know.
Vou arranjar outra
Maybe
gaita
I'll
pra
keep
você.
my eye out for another one.
I don't want no pity. Just treat me equal and know
Vou te tratar de igual pra igual.
nobody's taking
Deixa.
nothing from me ever again.
Essa é a verdadeira
Just don't
feminista.
kill the camp cook.
Mulher que põe a mão na massa. Não que fique querendo fazer discursinho lacrador. Ali, chegou. Ih,
Hey,
What you folks up to?
just
tô aprontando
heading home.
nada.
You're in Lemoyne Raider country.
Keep it cool.
You need to pay a toll to pass through here.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? How about you pull over right now?
Pull over.
That's what I said.
Hey, how's about this?
Uhul. Ah, não, Série.
Get moving.
Toma.
What the hell was that?
They was gonna rob us.
Meu Deus.
Pair of pants. Think you're landing Ricketts.
Oh, I'm gonna run this son of a...
Vai, vamos descer.
Out there?
Ah! Got a head.
See? Oh, man, he's still standing now.
Boa.
Yeah, run, you goddamn coward!
fugiu. Você viu? Tinha um cara ali tentando parar a gente, como se fosse um viajante. A gente vai encontrar bastante deles aqui, saqueadores de limões.
I'm fine. Careful now. We showed those bastards, huh?
Remind me not to get on your bad side.
And they was clearly planning to bushwhack us.
Did good. But that's a lot of mess to make near camp.
É, a gente tem que tomar cuidado.
Anyone sniffing around.
Are you gonna tell Dutch?
Maybe. If he asks. But maybe not.
So who did they say they were? Lemoyne Raiders?
Yeah, something like that. Who knows? Anyway,
Saqueadores de limões. É.
don't you go ribbing Pearson about that letter.
How dare you? I wouldn't dream of it.
Right, you wouldn't.
I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself.
I won't be giving you no mail to post anytime soon, that's for sure.
I just want to peek in that journal of yours. The mind boggles.
Not a chance.
Ela quer ver o diário dele. De jeito nenhum, ninguém nunca viu o diário dele.
You didn't get yourself killed then, Miss Adler.
Not quite.
Well, I'd like to say I missed your refined conversations, but I'd be lying.
I enjoyed myself out there.
Yes, Mrs. Adler did okay.
At shopping?
Yes, that's shopping.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Don't mention. I would ride with you again, Mrs. Adler, if you will ride with me.
Maybe. If you prove you can handle yourself.
Well, they say I lack finesse, but I ain't afraid of gun smoke.
We got this, Arthur. You've already done me a big favor today. Okay, Miss High and Mighty. And
Você nem sabe o que ela fez.
Oh, shut up.
É, o negócio é que eu tô com fome.
Hello, Arthur.
You okay?
Yeah. So tell me, was that bad in Valentine?
Vamos ver. Nossa, tem ensopado já. O pequeno Jack ali.
Uncle Arthur.
Beleza, meu querido.
Hey, Jack. That woman.
There he is, the proud Englishman.
Don't fight other men's battles, boy. And then...
Como eu disse, eu acho que eu tenho uma gaita, eu vou dar pra Série. Consigo entregar aqui a gaita. Eu acho que eu tenho uma gaita aqui. Tem. Toma aí.
Here, got a hold of a harmonica for you. Look forward to hearing you play it.
The only audience I ever had was my husband, and I'm gonna keep it that way.
Oh, fair enough.
But thank you, Arthur. This is real kind of you.
Ela ainda gosta do marido dela, né?
Mrs. Adler. You managing not to kill Pearson?
Only just.
Vamos conversar aqui com o nosso
How you
amigo.
doing, old friend? It's funny, us ending up down here. My daddy died in the field in Pennsylvania, fighting this lot. I ever tell you that?
Many times.
I see I'm boring you, Arthur.
Worrying me. We lost men back there.
We have lofty goals, Arthur. We're trying to reform society to a kinder, truer, better way. Now, of course, there's gonna be casualties.
We're thieves. In a world that don't want us no more.
We are dreamers in an ever duller world of facts. Now, I'll give you that. But come on. It looks to be a nice day ahead. Hosea knows a good fishing spot.
Não, a gente vai pescar.
Leave now. Well, we'll catch the early biters. Come on.
Aqui já mais um tutorialzinho de pesca, né? A gente teve um tutorialzinho desse com o Jack. Mas o Dutch vai ensinar mais algumas coisas pra gente, né? E o Orcia.
Hey, old girl, come on down here. Why don't you show us this creek you've been pissing in? Hey, you don't look too rosy, old friend. I thought this warmer weather.
My days are looking good and long.
Always green crushing and bubble bursting. You. Come on, Hosea. Let's go fish. Come on, man.
Vamos lá então.
I'm coming through.
Go on.
Vamos lá. Vamos, catch some fish!
There's a whole lake of them.
Because I need to get out for a bit. Me and the old guard. Before any of them back there, oh, there was us.
The curious couple and their unruly son.
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur.
More Charles than me.
It's like I can breathe again, thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipes some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie.
Ah,
Feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime ago. But what a life we have lived, how well we have fought, especially both of you.
I hope so.
But now, when things are desperate, we have to stick with the plan. Make enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find us. But we don't have to hide.
Like where?
I got some ideas hatching, but I need you with me, not against me. Both of you.
Of course.
claro.
We do need money. So keep a low profile, especially in the local town. After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No trouble. But start turning over the soil and the rocks. See what turns up.
Dutch?
É, a gente não pode usar armas em roads.
Imagine what a slew of rich simpletons there must be down here. Oh, this is perfect for you, Hosea. You'll be able to play them like a fiddle.
Nothing would give me greater pleasure, but
No buts. Not today. We fish and we enjoy the day.
Isso aí.
Looks like law up ahead. Play it cool.
Essa polícia daqui não conhece a gente.
Well, look what the cat drug in.
O Trelawney tá preso.
gotten myself in a spot. Bother.
Quiet back there.
Let's see if we can't sort this out.
Well,
How are you, boys?
fine.
This is quite some country you have here.
We like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Lee
Hoagie
Gray.
McIntosh.
This is my deputy Archibald McGregor.
It's good to meet you.
You a Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool, but he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Ixi.
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur,
Chase wanted man.
and take Archibald with you.
Just what I signed up for. Come on, big guy.
Perhaps we can discuss
Vamos
the
lá.
foolish magician.
Stay with that train. Don't let them get away. Keep your guns holstered. We need them Anderson boys alive. Come on, hurry.
Beleza.
All right.
Come on, we're losing them.
Will you relax? We're not losing them.
Faster,
Relax.
come on. What's your name, sir?
Arthur Callahan.
Faster, Mr. Callahan, please. My neck is
Arthur
on the line here.
Callahan.
Get it, I'm doing my best. Looks like the son of a bitch is gonna make it. You sure I can't just shoot him?
No, did I not say that?
Parecendo aquela missão do GTA, né? Só que aqui, em vez de moto, é cavalo.
Ooh, that must have hurt. Leave them. Stay with that train. The train is slowing down to go through the station. Now's our chance. Get Get to the side of the train.
Yeah.
See the flat carriage? Head for that. Get us as close as you can. You think you can jump on there?
Me? Why me?
Because you ride like my grandmother. Now he's throwing bottles. The low.
Quase que agora jogo com os inimigos. Opa! Ei, ei!
Callahan, I'm relying on you.
Where you gonna run to?
Vou pegar eles. Ó, uma gangue chamada os Andersons.
Come on, sit back.
Ele não vai fugir não.
Bastard. Damn bastard. Get the hell away from me.
Have this.
Toma, toma, toma. Filha da mãe.
Gonna be dead soon.
O cara briga bem, hein?
Is that it? This is it.
Who's talking now?
Stay on him.
Ah, merda. Vou pegar o outro lá.
You hold it right there. Just you and me now.
Não tem pra onde ir.
I'm gonna ride ahead and stop the train.
It's just us then, lawman.
Ah, não.
We need to bother. Let me go. Can't do that.
Listen, Jim, come on.
Man,
Just don't kill him.
are you sure?
Sadly so. I don't think I can open the door from the outside, unfortunately. Try at least.
Let's.
I'm right out here if you need me.
Calma!
All right in there.
Well, I don't think he's dead. I think I won the fight. Ah, just about.
Nossa, o cara apanhou, hein?
Bring him out here.
Deputy,
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
So what now?
Take him in, come on. A fine job, well done. And a pat on the back for me for stopping the train. Load Anders onto the back of your horse there, and we'll take him to Sheriff Gray. There you go.
Cliente introduzido pra caça de recompensa, né?
Follow me.
What about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
Looks bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain round here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big
Braithwaites.
family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
É, temos lugar e tanto aqui. E vai ser uma história de Romeu e Julieta aqui. contra Bray Whites, mas tem um amor envolvido entre essas duas famílias. Beleza, aqui a gente não pode usar mais armas.
Easy. There, boy. Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes. Up there on your left,
Cidadezinha
is the
agradável.
Rhodes Parlor House. Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family.
Mas
We
a
also
família
have a
Gray.
general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course.
What more do you need?
Very little. Oh, good, they're back. And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me?
Vamos retirar ele aqui.
Just bring him here. Show me something I haven't seen. Mr. Gray! We got him.
Very good.
I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here,
Your idiot friend is free to go. No more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you, this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Now, I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly
bom.
good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome.
well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible.
Que
Come
horrível.
along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, these better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around,
And where you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's,
Olha aí.
Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses, falling out, rebel gold, marrying cousins, not marrying.
Arthur, Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
There's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take a month to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents. Some said.
Super agents.
Super
I'd love to
agents.
meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I couldn't not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
You welcome. Esse carinha não me engana.
Okay, so these two plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Quite a fishing trip.
Pescaria de homens.
I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Or have you had enough of the chase for one day?
Vamos?
Sure, why not?
Great. Hosea, why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about? Kinda like this place.
Okay.
O trio de
Let's
volta.
see if we can avoid any more excitement.
Cadê nosso cavalito?
Let's go, boy.
All right, gentlemen. Follow me.
Olha!
So how far is this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still. And it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different pipe. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Trelawney owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law.
Aí.
I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
So, you're going back to see that Sheriff Gray?
Yeah, I don't see why not. They don't know who we are down here.
He didn't seem the sharpest of tacks. Neither did that deputy.
If he thinks we can be useful to him, he can certainly be useful to us. A little hiding in plain sight.
I feel like we're always hiding in plain sight.
But sometimes more smartly than others.
Where is this spot, Hosea? Timbuktu?
Not too much farther.
Book 2.
Anyway, you two never told me properly about that business with Cornwall in Valentine. What happened there? Apart from scaring the living daylights out of Mr. Strauss.
That was about the only upside. John and I didn't even have time to get paid for the sheep we rustled.
It is safe to say Mr. Cornwall isn't a man to let bygones be bygones.
Ambushed us in the saloon. He came with a lot of guards and what seemed like just about every lawman in the county.
We've had closer shaves, but not that many.
And if Cornwall found us, the Pinkertons couldn't have been far behind.
É,
They
esse cara
found
é
me when I
perigoso.
was fishing with Jack, remember?
Listen, it was good we moved when we did, but that mess is behind us now.
Yes. Jack told me you were a good teacher when you took him fishing. I said he must have you confused with someone else.
Devia ter confundido. Que isso? Arthur é
This is the
bom
spot.
caçador.
Down to the left there.
É bom pescador. É, rio ali.
Oh, I saw some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water.
Hey, those the boats you mean?
Yes. Good.
Cadê os barcos? Ali.
Yeah. I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on.
Espero que não, né?
All right. This looks like a fine vessel.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
Oh, I got a good feeling about fishing here. It's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon. Oh,
Okay, here we go.
Here we go. Okay, here we go.
Let me row. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
you're too dumb for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
I enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
But what about stupid luck and good fish?
Step no, good fish.
Head towards the middle of the lake. Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We
Ao
should use a
amanhecer ou
laser that'll
entardecer,
give
boa.
us a much better chance of hooking something big like a sturgeon.
Isca pra lá.
What's wrong with a good old worm?
Oh, worms are good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is, then. You heard the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Had a bite.
Boa,
Nice, you hooked him.
boa. Agora soltar com peixe. Não, aí.
Got ya! Shit, got away.
Fugiu. Aí. Quem é o mau pescador agora, Orzia? Pera aí. É bom sempre acompanhar onde o peixe tá. Aí. Pronto, cansou o peixe.
Hey, look at this beauty.
There you go.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that. Fella told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, you reckon?
I would like
Sendo
to
ali.
see that. Hey, Hosea. Remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah. You do. He was maybe 20. 21. Walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast. Toasted him all night.
Tem uma cobra ali na água.
15 years ago.
Oh, I remember
Boa,
now.
peguei outro.
Then, the next week, Arthur
Enquanto ele tá brigando, não é bom puxar.
Fishmonger calls out, so how did you enjoy those bass?
Look, you can fish, or you can go drinking all day, rob someone, and buy some
Fruta.
fish.
Nicely done, Arthur.
Só pego peixe de
I used to
2
go
quilos pra
fishing with
cima.
this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was. Real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We'd go out all the time. But one day, we were river fishing when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So
Você
I'm
viu
a
esse
little
peixe que pulou?
surprised and say, Wesley,
Caraca.
that was nice of you. And he replies, well, felt I had to.
Opa,
After all,
opa,
I was
opa,
married
não.
to her for 30 years.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, dear God. I might swim to shore.
Mais uma
Good
trutinha.
job, Arthur.
Yeah, that's a keeper.
Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Copper went and scoffed a lot.
You never had control of that dog.
Yeah, it's some spirit, though. Never lost the puppy in him, right to the end.
You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
I liked it there. Still open and wild, the way it should be. Somehow the desert makes you feel closer to the sky.
No point us trying to get back that way anytime soon. Pinkertons had patrols out all over tall trees and Great Plains. We saw when we went back for Sean.
But look at us now, huh? It could be worse.
Ó, a gigante de 2.41. Boa.
That's just how life goes. You're getting
Olha o tamanho desse. Aqui, ó.
Did I ever tell
Aqui, ó.
you my
Aqui, ó.
mother's buried
Aqui,
in
ó.
Blackwater?
Really? She is?
Que peixinho.
Apparently so. I only found out from an uncle of mine years later. Last I knew, she was still outside Philadelphia.
Ai, não. Aquele peixe
I
ali.
left home at 15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always
Vai, vai,
see
pega
eye
aquele
to
peixe.
eye. I wasn't always a very obedient child.
I can only imagine.
Nossa, olha o tamanho daquele peixe.
I loved her
Aqui, ó.
in my own way, and she me in hers.
Vai.
But somehow,
Nossa,
even
pegar um
from
peixinho
the
desse tamanho, Orceia.
break, she managed to have the last
Boa!
Not really.
Espero que seja o meu peixão. É. Quer apostar? Quer apostar que é meu peixão? Tá muito fácil puxar. Não sei não, hein? Não, tá muito fácil de puxar.
Well done.
Tá bom, uma truta. Mais uma truta.
Deepen that one, eh?
bad, Arthur.
Olha ali, mano. Gigante, velho.
Make sure you don't forget about that and let it rot in the bag.
Acho que esse tipo de peixe eu não peguei ainda. Deixa eu ver. A xigã.
Oh, Arthur's
Hey, I reckon we call it a day, fellas.
Already?
You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
all right. Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
We could keep the boat not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea. Could be useful.
What about the horses?
Well, they'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
That was fun. Thank you, boys. Now, Hosea,
Yes.
how about a song?
Okay. All right, I got one for you. I asked that gal to give me some.
I asked that gal to give me some. She says, wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and knocked off some. I wish to God I'd passed her by. I wish to God I'd passed her by. Taters got burned and so did I.
That was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Well, look at us. 3 mariners.
Ah, of course.
Well, we 3 poor mariners newly come from the seas. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Shall we go dance this round, around, around? And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, round, round.
Ah, que da hora, mano.
We care not for the martial
Cantando é muito legal, né,
men
mano?
our state's disdain, but we care for the merchantmen that do our states maintain. To them we dance this round, around, around. To them we dance this round, around, around. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, 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 ground.
Oh, bravo! Bravo! Well, you know, we should not let the folks back think that we've had too much.
Pegamos bastante peixe aqui, ó. Dá pra alimentar bastante gente hoje.
All right. I think we are gonna be okay. I know. I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine. This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Hora de contribuir com o Mr. Pearson.
Fish to Pearson. I've had quite a time of it, gentlemen. Mr. Pearson!
Mr. Pearson!
What I've got. Fish!
Mr. Matthews! Mr. Matthews. You should have been a sailor.
No, thank you. I like to eat fish, not swim with them.
You know, one time, just off the Horn, a giant whale stalked us for months.
The same thing happened to me just south of Milwaukee, only I don't like to talk about it. I have nasty memories, though.
You're not a kind man. I'm not fooled.
Ai, tudo bem. Ah, você não vai... Você não quer meus peixes? Tá bom, então. É isso aí, eu vou ficando por aqui, pessoal. Mais um episódio da nossa série de Red Dead Redemption 2. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Já deixa o like aí, se não deixaram no início do vídeo. E é isso aí, valeu e é nóis, time! Então, obrigado quem assistiu até aqui, fiquem com Deus e até o próximo vídeo. Falou!